Patel is one such offering from India to ourselves and to the world. So the world requires it, we have it, we can give it. And thereby we also win. As India, we win by contributing, and the world gains by having a discussion, debate, and insights from looking into the works and workings of Patel. Now, how to do it? Can we do a UN convention on works of Patel in Geneva, or can we do a global conference of independent and integrated India as it is formed, and the refugees issues and the border issues brought into highlight by a pan-world conference on the refugee crisis by making 1947 partition as a major theme, and how so many members addressed, including Patel. So if we think that Patel is a unifying force for the world from India, how can you do it? We can do it by all these things. Will these achieve as much impact? I would not think so. There are a number of conferences and workshops and works, seminars, and meetings that happen. If we look at America, Statue of Liberty, it stands apart. There are a number of monuments even in America, and everyone feels one can become a free soul, one can give a full attempt at their efforts and at liberty because of Statue of Liberty to a significant extent. Statues, and when they are presented via a concept, through a concept, have a very strong value. And Patel, even Patel's birthday, 31st October, he was born in 1857, I suppose. I'll check up. So, 31st October is celebrated in India, is commemorated in India as Ekta Divas. That we will know only on the day. But even then, it is declared for a given purpose. That purpose is what is required in the world, so we are exalting that and expanding that. So, only by doing a majestic thing, we can present it in a way and also make everyone look at it. So, the statue of world record height, I believe, is a fantastic way. It shows India's excellence in design, engineering, construct, logistics management in one go, and also it presents the concept in its 360 degrees entirety to the world. India, within India and outside, is otherwise known for IST, Indian Standard Time, which means one gets late all the time, always runs late, and most of the projects only get delayed, more and more delayed, and the court proceedings go into tariq pe tariq pe tariq, tariq pe tariq, date after date. So it's delayed and things. That's the kind of image that India was having and is having still. So if such a structure, the world's tallest structure, tallest statue, is declared open, people will look at when it is started, when it is the foundation stone is laid, and who did it, who all did it, what was the total national integration, international expertise that is brought together, and how it is completed, who monitored, who supervised. So the statue itself becomes a vindication of the changed new India, changing India, the new India, which is as strong in executing and completing the tasks. The person is down to earth, yet the statue is reaching the sky. That is one of the versions that is going around. Not going into that kind of frame, the execution of work gives a tremendous pride to all the designers, engineers, construct engineers, and all the members, to the entire world. The Indian engineering designing is now demonstrated to the entire world. We can do n number of works and feel satisfied, and the works are all useful, definitely, across India. Yet when we do the thus far unattempted, thus far a new benchmark, then the audacity to attempt is matched by the execution strength. So, the Statue of Unity, 182 meters, taller than the Statue of Liberty and all others thus far, creates a pride in all the members who have done, and everyone will look up to the statue, and the world will look at what is this about one more statue. Okay, 182 meters is a world record, new record. How many days will it remain? There is already talk about the proposed Shivaji statue in Mumbai to be at 212 meters. Definitely, all across the world, other engineers, designers will come with different materials and constructs with further taller statues. So, all records are made, and all records are made to be broken. This record also will be broken by another statue of another taller height. Still, it had its own impact because it was a record. It broke the previous records and it created a new benchmark. That itself will attract the media and the enterprise and the people's attention. And they will see not just the statue but the concept of the statue. That is what is going to connect. The point of interest is the height. The point of connect is the concept of unity. Because the world is looking for the concept of unity and integration, integrity and all the things, the statue and the person's work will connect. And I believe that along with the statue, the other support structures that are built around, including the R&D facility and the conferences facility, and all of these will create a state of what it makes to create unity and integrity. So, the world requires it, and Patel perfectly fits the bill. Or a leadership like Patel. Lee Kuan Yew definitely is a leadership material on par as a global leadership. Yet his work has been within a given geographical confine. So, Lee Kuan Yew is far more superior as a leadership example material for the present era in terms of speed of progress. Whereas Patel will be a unique example for a wider geographical reach and bringing people of diverse language, ethnicity together, bothering about cooperation, integration, unity, and security. So, the world requires it, and Patel fits the bill. Now, coming to India. Who in India requires Patel? Of course, everyone remembers Patel and everyone respects Patel, Sardar, Iron Man, all the stories. We hear little or more, and we know little or more. And as we mentioned a bit earlier, we do have SP Road and some of the statues in some of the cities. Is it good enough? And why do we require? Why do the young require Patel now? So I am right now camping in Orissa at Balangir, and this is yesterday's Sunday edition of the Orissa Post. If you see, lest we forget Patel, this is Subhash Chandra Bose, and so the world is looking at India, and India is looking at its history and heritage. There is a great interest amongst many segments, and the youth of India is also looking at its history and heritage. And the first, second, third, fourth generations of India post 1947 have had direct access or a connection, an emotional connection at the least with the leadership. Whereas the present younger India generation does not have as access to the formative times. So, Nehru we heard so often in textbooks, Nehru Marg, Nehru Park, so much of we hear of Nehru. And so with further leaders. Among other leaders of the formative times of India, we hear of Gandhi. Gandhi is a statue. Gandhi is so much. Gandhi is there everywhere. Just recently I have done some series on Gandhi. On every currency, most of the currency notes we have Gandhi. But Gandhi is there. We think he is just around. We don't think of formative times of India and the fight when we think of Gandhi. There has to be an occasion, some meeting, someone has to talk about it. Only then we will think of those things. Subhash Chandra Bose is who I feel deserves as much statue and as much memorial and as much attention. I truly believe. And 1942 quit India was there, and 47 independence. What it happened in between, what happened is all so much open, and the contribution of Subhash Chandra Bose works as the decisive point for British Raj to consider withdrawing from India is a theory strong gaining acceptance and popularity. So there is a great requirement, there is a great leadership, and there is a great interest in the young of India to look into the formative times of India. The reasons are including reservations and the communal issues. Many of them have relevance straight from the either the formative issues or the fault lines at the time of independence and the constitution formation. We had the greatest of human tragedies, 1947, the partition, and millions, 3 millions plus people dying not in any wartime but in time of peace is the greatest of human tragedy ever, and we hardly read about it. Are we so touchy about it? So, and it has ramifications in India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, in and around regions, and the politic time, overtones and overtones. So much of it is there. So, unless we revisit the formative points, we will not be able to solve it. So, it's not, India is not the 29 states and the 9 union territories as we see now. At the time of independence and that 1947-50, we had only 9 states. Gujarat was formed out of Maharashtra, Andhra was formed out of Tamil Nadu, and Andhra now has bifurcated into Andhra and Telangana. So the present generation, present youth, who also have a decisive power in the present day and also the coming decades, is seeing only the India map as it is. Whereas, only when we see India in its formative times, that we can understand the factors and the dynamics that affect the present policy making. And also, in the formative times, we get to visit what all was sacrificed for and what for it all was sacrificed for. So, Abraham Lincoln's speech, that half-page speech is considered one of the most influential speeches ever by any political leader. Definitely, in the for the people, by the people, to the people is one of the lines, closing lines in that speech. Abraham Lincoln's, that line is taken up by the world leadership across the world since Abraham Lincoln, even till today, it is a benchmark. So, the formative times define why and what we are trying to become. So, I am not blind admirer of US. I am mentioning about Abraham Lincoln as an example. So, because most of the people in the US can read that half page and they can connect with Abraham Lincoln and that speech which is made at a opening of a cemetery where he is respecting the dead and reminding the living that it is up to we the living that their unfinished work is given and we have to give forward. So, such emotive connect happens when we look at formative times. So, even when we join a college and when we leave a college, those are the strong emotive points. When we join a school, when we join the job or change job and go for the day one, those are the moments, emotive moments. So, why we joined and who we met and what we wanted to become, what was the expectation of our parents and what was our view of ourselves, it will all become an emotional strong point whenever we look at that formative time and that beginning moment. So, the youth, youngsters of the present India, when they are looking at India, they are also looking at the formative times. And Patel is the single window of opportunity for the members to get into that zone and look at all those leaders and the members and the works at the time of formation of India.